end of the semester, we come to Unit 13. We continue the study of the saga of Jacob's wandering. He's been to the land of Laban, the land of his forefathers. He's had not one but two wives and also other concubines, through which the famous 12 patriarchal sons are brought forth. But now the family is returning to the land of promise, so that the theme of blessing might be manifest through God's handiwork in his life. Jacob the deceiver has been outmaneuvered at times by his cousin Laban. But in the story also, with Uncle Laban, he finds that God is going to bless in spite of himself. He and his entourage of family, the servants, livestock, and so forth, are approaching the land of promise, the land in the journey where now he is beginning in his own typical way to plot the means by which he might re-encounter his brother Esau, the brother that he left in his anger when he departed after receiving the blessing of the family birthright and the blessing of the pronouncement of oral blessing, the patriarchal leadership of the family. He now plots the division of his family into two camps. Interestingly, in the background of the appearance of the two angels at the beginning of chapter 32, by which the site is named Machanaim, which of course means two camps. Machane, the camp of, and Ayim is of course the dual ending. There, he is informed of his future. A second encounter with God's messengers, of course, takes place at Peniel, meaning the face of God, where he wrestles with God's messenger. In the process of this chapter, we see several dynamics of God's handiwork in intervening in the life of this formerly deceptive individual, Jacob. He has plotted, again, like his forefathers, Abraham and Isaac, for his own survival in light of the potentiality of death at the hand of his brother Esau. So he would divide the camp for his own protection, hoping that if Esau and his army attacked the first camp, he would be protected. At Peniel, where he wrestles with God's messenger, he is alone. He withdraws even from the second camp. And there, in this night visit, Jacob, who would be renamed, of course, Israel, is encountered by God's messenger. He is wounded. And this would give rise, of course, to a whole new aspect of the Israelite sacrificial system later on, as we see in the books of Genesis, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. The cycle of blessings will reach a new zenith at Bethel in our last chapter in our study, that of chapter 35. God has directly reshaped Jacob's focus. His faith is renewed in order that he might receive the final blessing and the reiteration of the covenant in the next stage of the story, chapter 35 in the book of Genesis.